Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have a nice video that was to be done. Why am I saying this? Because we got some new updates. Now I think it's gonna be a quick one because we got some skills. We're just gonna cover we're gonna be covering the speed part because you know I'm not much of a rush player myself. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So here we go on Duel Links meta. So again, guys, let me take the chance to thank all of the guys that work to on these data leaks. Thank you so much, guys, for the amazing job that you do. Here we go. We got some speed duel skill that, as you know, guys, could be a hint for what we're gonna get in the next weeks. So we know we got no, of course, no bounties. Actually, let me check real quick if we got the bounties, but I don't think we got. What is it? Give me just a minute. I don't think we have a bounties. It would have been super nice, but I think it's too early, right? Yeah, no bounties for now. But it seems that we're gonna have some hints here. So we got a Dennis skill to begin with, as you can see right there on the left. So you can use this skill second, third, and fourth effect once per turn. So it seems like the skills are evolving like cards in TCG. So you know, in the beginning, cards had like 3 or 4 lines of text for their effects, and now we have monsters that have literally 1, 2, 3 with all the effects that you can apply with that just with that card. And it seems like we're going through the same path with skills. So it's I mean, in the beginning it was just a couple of lines to say you can't special summon these, yada yada, and you can do this, pay 1,000 life points to do this thing or do this other thing. But now we have 4 points for a skill, and it becomes even more complicated than a TCG card. So you can now special summon, send 1 performage monster from your hand to the graveyard, then add 1 performage monster from your deck or 1 polymerization from outside your deck to your hand, and that's okay. Return 1 monster on your field to your deck, then set 1 performage monster from your deck to your field. Okay. So this still is gonna be super cool with the mind control, I guess. So you steal one of your opponent's monster, you make it return to deck, and set up performage monster. That's super tough. 4. That is when it becomes interesting. That's why we're here, guys. If you control 4 face-up monsters, you can reveal 1 polymerization in your hand, then make all monsters currently on your field be treated as ancient gear monsters until the end of this turn. Dude, this is clearly a hint to ancient gear support coming in Duel Links. Is it gonna be next week? Is it gonna be in 2 weeks? Who knows? Probably at the end of the month, if I had to guess. So yeah, super excited, not for the skill, but for the ancient gear pod. Guess I have to farm Dennis because I didn't do it. Super interesting, super interesting. Fiends exchange skill, so maybe some support for fiends as well. Just like the zombie skill. That's it. Super. We could say easy, okay? And then this is for basically Riru Kamer, and you know, I don't know if you're watching this video, I hope you do, because finally your beloved Fluffals are getting support. Well, Sora skill, you can use this skill second and third effect once per turn, so it's not once per duel. You cannot special summon monsters except for opponent monsters. Interesting. Edge Imp, Fluffal, or Frightful. Return 1 Edge Imp from your hand or field to the deck, then add 1 Edge Imp monster from your deck to your hand. Wow. Select 1. Actually, not that wow, because it adds. Oh, I just read set, but it was add, so it's not super wow. Select 1 Frightful Bear you control and 1 monster in your opponent's field and equip it to discard as an equip card. What? This card equipped counts as having been equipped by the effect of Frightful Bear. Dude, we're going too far with this. You know why we're going too far? Because this is literally a removal you can't respond to. This is a removal. This is a non-targeting removal because it happens with the skill and your opponents can't respond to it. Dude, we're going too far. We're going too far with this. Definitely. Now the skill is gonna clear the field for your opponent. I mean, what? We're not done though, guys. We're not done. We have Yugi skill, so I guess they're not nerfing Blue Eyes at all, but they're giving actually the main counter to it. You can use this skill's second and third effect once per duel. During this duel, you can normal summon set Buster Blader and Dark Magician without tributing. I mean, this is pretty normal nowadays, right? But you cannot special summon level 2 or higher monsters except Buster Blader monsters or level 6 or higher Dark Attribute Spellcaster type monsters. This is super nice because this allows us to go into Dark Cavalry. Then we have shuffle one card from your hand into the deck and reveal one Dark Magician in your hand, then set one Buster Blader from your hand or deck to your field. Its battle position can be changed, so you basically play a Buster Blader from out of nowhere, from your deck, basically. During the turn, you have normal summon Dark Magician. You can add one Diffusion Wave Motion and one, so it's two things, and one Polymerization to your hand from outside your deck. From outside your deck, at least it's once per duel, thank you. So you could basically, potentially, oh jeez, you set Buster Blader, you reveal Dark Magician. This all happens just by having Dark Magician. So Dark Magician in your hand becomes, you reveal it, you set Buster Blader, then you normal summon Dark Magician, you grab Diffusion Wave and Polymerization. Then you use Polymerization to fuse Buster Blader and Dark Magician into Dark Cavalry. And you still have 3 more cards in your hand with Dark Cavalry. So this means you have 3 negation of targeting with Dark Cavalry that inflicts piercing damage. You can use Diffusion Wave Motion, paying 1000 life points, and your Dark Cavalry, then again, I remind you, inflict piercing damage, can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. So if your opponent just has, I think with you you're fine, but if they have 3 monsters, there's no way they're gonna survive. You're gonna have lethal through piercing damage of Dark Cavalry. Dude, they're originally going too far with this. I mean, and this is still like, I don't know, guys. Like, this is really scary for me, honestly. Now the skills that get you rid of your opponent's monsters, no. I mean, in the beginning, we had something like this. Not in the beginning, we already had something like this. And it was with mind control, stealing, and then shuffling to the deck, okay? But that was still something that happens after you play mind control. So it was a specific card, not searchable. But now you have, if you just need a 5 bear on the field and you can remove one of your opponent's monsters and one without triggering its effect, because it's not gonna move from the field, it's not gonna be destroyed, nothing. So dude, that's too much. Honestly, that's too much. Last but not least, we have the Sacred Beast skill. This skill's second and third effect can be used once per duel if there's at least one Hammond, Reveal, or Uri in your deck. So you can use always if you do this. You cannot special summon effect monsters except Surya, Reveal, or monsters that list any of those cards in his deck. So it's pretty actually straightforward, makes sense. Actually, for the extra deck, you can special summon anything, so keep in mind that. So we can go with anything in the extra. And reveal one Hammond, Reveal, or Uria, and return one card from your hand to your deck, then add one Uria, Hammond, or Reveal, or monsters that list any of those from your deck to your hand. Okay. Seems balanced because you have to return a card from your deck to your hand. Okay. If your opponent controls a monster, so this is actually to make, if you draw the Sacred Beast, they're not actually a brick, because you can return them with the skill. If your opponent controls a monster, return one monster from your hand or field to your deck, then set one Ammon, Reveal, or Uria. Are we sure this is not a tag duel skill? Like, seriously, you're letting me set Ammon, Uria, or Reveal by returning a card from my hand? Returning a monster from my hand or field to your deck? Are you for real? I mean, not that Hammond, Reveal, or Uria were that super strong. They're not. But they're big bodies anyway. Its battle position can be changed. Jeez. I have a doubt this could be attack dual skill, honestly. We have Rush dual skills, so Buster Blader coming in Rush. Event skill, makes sense. Cavalry Drago. Trickstars. But yeah, this is just Tag Duel. Oh, we also have Super Vehicle Jumbo Drill with Tag Duel. Super nice. Insect Queen. Yep, guys, that is it. Now, the Ancient Gear cards that we're probably looking at right now are two. The filter by not released. We're looking at the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. This guy, 4 Ancient Gear monsters. That's why it says if you control 4 monsters, so you can summon this guy. Unaffected by spell trap card, and that's insane. During the battle phase, your opponent can't activate effects, and he can attack everything, inflicting piercing damage. So it's kind of like Dark Cavalry beat with diffusion wave motion. And maybe we could get... What? Nope, we can get this. The Ancient Gear Fusion. So, end or field as fusion materials. If you use Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound you control, you can also use monster from your deck as well. That would be super nice to fuse from the deck. Literally very nice. So, I don't know, honestly, but if we're gonna get any of these cards, I honestly think we're gonna get this. I'm not sure about this. I don't know if it's gonna be in a structure deck or in the mini box. Who knows? But well, something is gonna come for sure. They're not gonna give this just for the Ancient Gear stuff we have already. And the fact that it says 4 face-up monsters, it's super true that we're gonna get Chaos Giant, Chaos Gear Giant, Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. That's for sure in my opinion. Kinda excited for this as well, even though it seems too much. But yeah, this makes me think no nerf for Blue Eyes at this point. Super happy for Hirukamer. Hope you're seeing this. For the context, guys, it's just one of my subscribers that loves Fluffal. So finally, Fluffal stuff to come. Guys, that was all for the leaks of today. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned because a video about some of the best duels of the KC Cup is coming on the channel. Stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you worried? Personally, I do be. I am super worried about the Sora skill. It seems like definitely too much. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.